Hey, good morning. Happy magnificent Monday, Miss Avery.
Good morning, Mr. Harris. Good morning, Sand Crab Nation.
Good morning. Good morning. You know, you know what I thought about all day yesterday?
What do you think about?
How valued each of you are at this school.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
On a Sunday.
I do. I think about this stuff all the
Seabreeze
time.
High School.
Sure, all the time.
That's so kind.
But I just want to remind each of you, like, it's just, as we work, it's that time of year. It's a lot going on. It's the pressure cooker. We're heading towards, the Super Bowls last night, as we know.
Yes.
Regardless of how you
Congrats,
feel.
Eagles.
Yeah, congrats. For those who are Eagles fans, sorry for the Chiefs fans. But I say that it was like a culminating event for the NFL. Right?
Yes.
Season's over.
Yep.
Boom, gone.
Boom.
They all go
Big event.
home. They do what they
It's
do.
over.
I
Our
guess
season is not over.
the winners go to the Disney, I think, right?
That's what I
We're going
hear.
to Disney. But I want to remind everybody that culminating event, right? They practice hard, you get all that, and then you end, boom, then over, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like us.
Yeah.
At graduation, it's like we all just fall onto the ground after in the back of the Ocean Center due to just the intensity of the school year. But oftentimes in that intensity, faculty and staff, we all forget, myself included, how valuable we are. And I want to remind you, as your chief reminding officer, that each of you play a very valuable role on this team, of which it takes all of us working together, just like the Eagles last night, as they just ran over the Chiefs, to win.
Absolutely.
So I just want to remind,
effort.
it's a team effort. It really is. And I just want to remind everybody of that. I have to remind myself of that sometimes, of my value in the building. I kind of just take it for granted sometimes. I come and I work hard for you, but I want to remind all of you and myself that each of us are very valuable here, and you're a valuable, valuable person on this team. And I'm just thankful, and I'm looking forward to continuing the work as we approach what would be our Super Bowl. And that's in May, right?
Yes,
when it's
graduation.
time to take those EOCs, the PM3s. Folks, we're here
Yes.
for a reason. And that's to win, right? But win means individually, but then together we win as a team.
Right.
So,
And whether it's graduation from high school or to the next year.
yep. But
It's all
either way,
culmination
yeah.
of the
So I
end of
just
the
want to
year.
remind everybody, you're all valuable. So I want to say thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're
for
welcome.
that.
You want to do those two announcements,
Sure,
and I'll do
those two.
this? Yep.
Yeah, so Leo Club is going to be selling Valentine grams today during lunch. They'll be delivered on Valentine's Day. They're $2, so please take advantage of that. Give them to your friend, to your loved ones, to staff, whoever you would like to. It's a great fundraiser for Leo Club. Also, Multicultural Club will be meeting on Thursday at lunch in room 8001. And we are hosting the World Language Festival in March. And right now they are doing a fundraiser at Buff City Soap. If you've never heard of that, it's over in Tanger Mall. It's a really cool place. They do detergent and they make little homemade soaps and whatever scent you would like.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, they're doing ones this Saturday. So if you go in and tell them that you're there for the World Language Festival fundraiser, 25% of that will go towards the World Language Festival on March the 8th.
Awesome.
So that's all for me.
All right. Well, moving into a couple of things, just reminder, Chief Reminding Officer here. It's getting hot out there. My wife and I were on the motorcycle yesterday.
It was a beautiful
yeah,
day for
beautiful
that.
day.
Yes.
But
whole
like
weekend.
Kendall, she wears, well, of course we always dress appropriately, but her
Absolutely.
motorcycle attire might be a little different than her professional attire that she's wearing to Beachside Elementary today.
Exactly.
Right? And that's the same
As
for
it
Mr.
should
Harris,
be.
as it should be.
Thank you.
So what I want to remind everybody, I did not have this on the motorcycle yesterday.
Good
Yeah.
thing.
Good thing in many ways.
Many
ways.
Well,
in many
yeah,
ways.
it'd be a mess.
But
and
it'd be a
hot.
mess. It'd just be
And,
bad
yeah.
across the board in all aspects.
With so many ways.
So many ways. But I want to remind everybody, we're at school, right? Church and schools, different rules. You hear me say that all the time, right? It's a very general statement. It's getting hot now, and I know what that means at Seabreeze High School and the beach and et cetera.
Well, like I like to say, we go to school near the beach. We're not on the beach.
Amen. Where you go to
Hello.
school near the beach, not on the beach. Meaning this,
So dress
students,
like it.
I want to remind everybody, church, school, different rule. We have a district dress code that we implement here. Mr. Harris tries to do everything perfectly, right? So be mindful, get on vcsedu.org. There's a dress code there. It tells you what to wear, what you can't wear. But remember, we're close to the beach. We're not on the beach. So keep the beach items at home. Save them for the weekend. It's about to crank up and get going. But I wanted to give everybody a reminder. So when we start saying go change, I didn't know. And then the parents like, oh, that's a surprise, Mr. Harris. Where'd this come from? I don't know. The same dress code that's been in place since we started school. But having said that,
Yes.
it's a reminder for everybody to look at that, because we do all forget. And my job is to remind each of you, students, faculty, staff, myself.
Yep.
I took the tank top off. I was coming in, but I was like, oh no, I got to wear a tie.
No,
Yeah,
I got to
gotta
dress
wear a tie.
appropriately. And hey, by the way, wearing your ID is part of that dress code. I'm sorry, not just me, but anyway,
Come on.
where we can see it up here,
Yep.
not on your backpack,
Yep,
on
yep,
your
yep.
person. Just again, Assistant Chief.
Yeah,
Vermont
come on, yeah,
Officer
let's go. We're locked in, folks. We are locked in. We
Yeah.
are fit going. Let's run hard. 23 days until spring break. Midterms are this Wednesday.
3-day
Folks,
weekend
we gotta
coming
go.
up.
We gotta go.
Yep.
All right. Obligations, pay them.
Check it out.
Some of you have ran up some IDs like
And you know
nobody's
who you
business,
are.
but you might want to break that news to your parents because if some of you got like $100, which is crazy. If you surprised me with a $100 bill and I didn't know about it as your dad, my head would spin off my body.
The things you
know?
could do with $100.
Yeah, so make sure you tell your
$50,
parents and let them know
$20.
that it's coming,
It's true. It's true.
but it's got to be paid.
Needs to be paid.
If you're a junior next year, you got to pay it before you what?
Can get off-campus ID for lunch or parking.
Okay. And
Sophomores.
seniors, you got to pay because if you want to.
If you want your cap and gown and a walk.
Want to walk. Sophomores we talked about,
Mm-hmm.
same. Juniors, same. Juniors, sophomores, if you want to drive off campus or park on campus, you got to pay your obligations. Freshmen, I guess you really not much I can hold over your head right now.
But don't make it add
Yeah,
up.
don't make it crazy
Don't-
though, because
yeah.
you'll pay sooner or later. It's like a credit card. Trust me. And last but not least, I said last but not least like 5 times, and you all are sitting there thinking, golly, Harris. Hopefully all the students are listening to this one because this is a big one. 9th and 10th graders, I'm planning something for you. This is breaking news. Your teachers don't even know about this yet, and they always love it when I tell you before them. Haha, just kidding. That was sarcasm at its finest. On, I think, May 23rd, it's a Friday. I've already talked to Ms. Pike. If there's no testing, we're going to plan the finals week around this. But May 23rd, hear me, something like this. I've got the joust thing coming, and I'm
Yeah.
getting on there, and I'm going to knock some kids just right
Oh,
off
like
that
the-
thing.
like- yes,
Yeah,
I
like
know what you're
American
talking about.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my payback for you, some of you who've given me.
I like it.
I've lost my hair.
That'll be
but
fun.
we got joust. We got 2 obstacle courses coming. We got Kona ice truck coming.
Oh, nice.
We got Chick-fil-A sandwiches coming. And what that'll be for 9th and 10th grade students only, you're going to get something if you do good in ELA. For ELA grade 9 and 10, you're going to get something for doing good in math. Together, you're going to get double something. But
Wow.
more of those somethings forthcoming.
Tucker Harris is always working for you people.
Always. Oh,
Birthdays, real quick, and then we'll be
Say
done.
that.
Oh my, you're gonna make me.
Demoya, Finladder, Lily DeGarno, Madeline Trumbull, Ricardo Perez, Emma Bernardino. Staff birthdays today are.
Mr. Eli Freitas and Tanner Norvell. Happy birthday, everybody. Have a great day.
Have a great day. That was probably 5 minutes and 5 seconds.
Bye.
Boom.